Welcome to the Bogan Boulevard Bar and Bistro live show, very first edition. It is being brought to us today by beer. It's what's for dinner. My name is Jeremy. Over there we have my lovely fiancée, Kerrie, live from, where are you, honey?
Australia.
Australia. Live from Australia at the moment. So that's why she is on the tiny little iPhone 6 Plus screen at the moment. How long until you get here?
About 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks she'll be here, and we're going to sit down and we're going to do a live show, live and in person. Maybe 2. I'm gonna try for 2. I think that would be good. So, do you care to tell me how your day has gone, young lady?
Well, you already know that. We've been in contact.
I do, but our audience does not know that.
I had a great morning.
Okay. And by our audience, don't worry. We're probably going to have less than 10 views on this. But we got to start somewhere. I am pouring my beer at the moment, an icy cold beer. So what are you drinking?
I'm drinking an Australian beer called Lazy Yak Australian Pale Ale.
Okay, yeah, that's good stuff. I had that while I was there.
Yeah, it's by the Matilda Bay Brewing Company.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I poured myself a Great Lakes Brewing Company Commodore Perry India Pale Ale. It is a that type of beer is my speed, and this is available year round. It's very good. So when you come here in a couple of weeks, what do you reckon we're gonna do?
Well, I think we should drink more beer.
Well, that's a given. I
can't get the company beer here. I can, but it costs more.
Oh, yeah.
There will definitely be some drinking and bar food at the Bogan.
Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. We'll have some mozzarella sticks, and we'll get some other good stuff to have.
Yeah, microwave pizza would be good.
Oh, that's doable. Oh, we can get some pizza that actually gets prepared in the oven, the real oven.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Sounds fancy, right?
Yeah.
All right. Wow, I just had a complete loss of my train of thought.
Well, I guess the weather is always a good topic.
Yeah, it is for when you're trying to think of things to talk about. But the weather's been shit here recently.
Oh, you should be here. Hardly a cloud in the sky. And I would say it's in the very late 30s, if not early 40s in Celsius.
Yeah, we're kind of at the opposite right here.
It'd be close to 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh yeah. That temperature that you're at is quite warm and comfortable if you like hot weather. At the moment here, though, the sky is fairly non-existent with the exception of the clouds.
Yeah.
Pretty well the opposite. And the temperature, about high 30s, early 40s Fahrenheit. Roughly refrigerator temperature.
Yeah, no, that's a joke.
Yeah, truthfully, at this temperature, I think I would be happier with it being a bit cooler and actually having snow.
Well, we can only hope for a white Christmas. It might happen.
Yeah, you never know. You never know here in Ohio. The weather changes one day to the next. By the time you get here in 2 weeks, we could be in a 1 week sub-zero freeze.
Yeah, or you could be in a 1 week unseasonably warm weather, which means that it's cold and miserable and damp.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, yeah.
Yeah, it's filthy hot right now.
Oh, I like filthy with you.
Oh, come on, there's an audience. It might only be one person, but there's an I need to know that.
Hey, we got to make everybody feel a little bit uncomfortable, including you.
I'm already uncomfortable. I don't need more.
That's why we're going a little bit beyond your comfort zone. That way we can step it back a little bit next time. Hey, come on now. This will be good. This is enjoyable. You're a good person to have a conversation with, and well, truthfully, when you're here, we can invite other people to give us a call, whether it's on video or just a voice call via my phone. I know there's a bunch of people who would like to talk to you or us, so we might be able to get a guest or two while we're on.
Well, that is possible.
Hey, possible is good, but I'm pretty sure it'll happen. There was enough people that said I'd like to be on the show that I think we can get somebody.
Yeah, there's a few people I'd like to have a conversation with at some stage.
Well, yeah, I do believe Syme will come on at some point. Probably as long as he's not busy at that instant, he'll come on for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I mean, we need our favourite barman, don't we?
Well, yeah, one of these days we got to actually visit his bar. But yeah, and well, I know it's unlikely to happen, but it would be fantastic if he could come here and visit our bar.
Yeah, highly unlikely, but that would be very nice. And I could possibly even have a plane buddy.
That I'll tell you what, a plane buddy is something that you think would be uh, kind of a little bit much having somebody sitting next to you the whole time. But when I came over with Madeline last year, it made the trip go by a lot faster.
Yeah. Although I might get lucky and have nobody next to me this time round.
Well, yeah, that is
I
a
might
good
have
thing.
a seat somewhere. Which reminds me, I think I need to get on there and choose a seat and book a meal.
Well, I will give. Yeah. This is granted. This is going out to the public at the moment, but I'll give Qantas customer service a call because they're probably not going to give us a free booking for your seat for you to choose a seat. They'll probably give us a different customer booking number for you, and then you can choose a seat and pay $30 a pop either way for if you want to choose a seat. But I
Yeah.
tell you what, $30. If you can spend that money and get you an aisle seat, that is money well spent on that long flight.
Yeah, and if you can choose your meal, you get served first, which is good because then you can go to sleep.
That's true. Although last time I came over and back, I chose my seat, but I was not able to choose a meal either way. There was just nothing available special ahead of time, unless I were to pick something, unless I were to require something vegetarian or uh, prepared in some religious manner.
Yeah, I was really cross that I last time I came back, I had everything booked, I had a meal chosen, I had a seat chosen, and the plane decided to break down, and I couldn't get on.
Yeah, that
So
was.
no, I got lumped with two other chicks, while there was somebody 2 rows back who got whole three seats to himself.
So you were stuck in the middle of a 3 row or 3 seat row with somebody two rows back with nobody with them.
Yeah, I think that was really unfair.
I agree.
They should have
Although
given him that aisle seat there, and he could have just stayed in his window seat.
they probably could have, but I would bet that since you were booked on that flight, simply because it was you were booked on it last second, they decided to inconvenience you. They put you in the middle seat, right?
Well, they inconvenienced me by making the plane break down. Well, they didn't make it break down, but I would have. I mean, as it was, I missed a day's pay, and because I couldn't get to work on time,
Yeah.
and order for an extra day, which I did not appreciate.
Yeah.
She did not appreciate that because she was looking forward to me coming home.
Yeah, I know. I know. Well, I mean that's a risk that we have to deal with either time either one of us travels.
Well, I mean, it can't happen twice in a row, right?
No, well, I hope it doesn't happen twice in a row, and I hope it doesn't happen 2 out of 3 times because, uh,
Happens again.
well, when I come over with the kids, I didn't. I wish I would have done a little bit different. Well, I think something got a little bit changed, and we got a couple minutes shaved off. Our very first connection is only a it's less than an hour that we have at the airport to connect, which shouldn't be a problem because the airport that we're going to connect in, there's a pretty good. Well, we'll definitely be on the right concourse when we get off the plane. And the last time that I connected at that airport to go to the airport that we're coming from, um, it was literally 2 gates down. So we won't have far to walk, but it's just a matter of as long as the plane gets out on time, we'll be in good shape. And of course, like I said, that's the very first connection we have to make. We got 2 connections each way, as you're quite familiar with.
Yeah.
If we make the first connection, we'll be good to go coming over. And then when we come back, well, that's not nearly as important because we have we're coming over on not the last flight of the day.
Yeah. And I'm sort of thinking too, remember the last time you came over here, when you left to go home, you got delayed for about 5 hours.
Well, that's true.
So,
That is always a possibility, and if that happens, well, that's going to fuck everything up. There's no other way to put it.
yeah.
Um,
Although, get back.
although what?
We'll still get back.
Well, that's the thing. You'll get there eventually. The airline will make it right eventually. It's just during that eventually, it could be a giant pain in the ass. I think you were just lucky that you got to stay here an extra night instead of having to sleep in an airport.
Yes, exactly.
So it definitely could have been worse.
They told me they would not pay for accommodation.
No, not only would they not pay for accommodation, but they probably wouldn't put you. They wouldn't put you down there at a time when it would be convenient to get accommodation either.
Hmm.
They'd put you there late, and then you'd have just enough time to get to the room to sleep um, 1/2 to 2/3 of a night, and then have to get a ride back to the airport to fight your way through security and get to your gate to take off. Then, so
Mm-hmm.
you did get lucky by coming here, by it being your very first flight that was late.
Yeah, otherwise it could have been stuck in Detroit. I mean, imagine if the first plane was on time, but the second plane had broken down.
Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad.
Wait all night and panicking.
Yeah, the thing is, as long as you make it to your the second air, well, I'm sorry, the with our 2 connections, our 2 stops, we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 airports that we're going to. As long as you get to the third one before your plane leaves, you're guaranteed to eventually get to your final destination. But it still could be very, very late. Um, the thing is, though, it will go eventually
Hmm.
because they have a flight that goes every single day. So they're not even if they cancel the flight, it's only going to be canceled for a little while. There's going to be 2 on the next day. They gotta make the people get over there somehow.
Yeah, but like I said, I had to miss a whole day's pay. I did not appreciate losing over $300.
Yeah, I know, but what are you going to do? That's a risk that we take. It's
I basically lost a week's rent.
Yeah, I know, but that is a risk that we take. It is a our relationship is a relationship of inconvenience.
But yet we wouldn't have it any other way, would we?
Well, I would prefer to have it to be a little more convenient, but um, I'll take inconvenient over not at all.
Yeah, otherwise, you'd be with some loser.
Oh, I already did that before. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I guess we've both done that before. We've learned from that, have we?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, your mother's playing somewhere over the rainbow. I can hear it.
Yeah. Actually, I've been listening to Pandora a lot. And today's radio station I decided to listen to was the Maroon 5 radio station. And uh, the Somewhere Over the Rainbow, it's been done by a few different people.
Mm-hmm.
That came up at times today.
Really?
Yeah. By Israel Alphabet surname. You know, the one with the Hawaiian guy with the really long surname?
Oh yeah, the guy that plays what's he play that on? Ukulele or something?
Yes, one,
Yeah.
ukulele boy.
Yeah.
Actually, sad case, he was over 400 kilos and passed away of obesity related complications. Basically, his heart couldn't pump his blood and he couldn't breathe.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's dead as fucking fried chicken.
Oh, yeah, he's gone. And it's a real shame because his music was really lovely. And Jason Mraz also did, what was that song called? Do, 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 do. I'm Yours, which has a little bit of Somewhere Over the Rainbow in it.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I like that one. It's kind of soothing. Not my normal sort of jam, but I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Earlier today, I made the children listen to some stuff to get me motivated to clean the house, so they had to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
But um, I feel a little bit better after getting some things done today.
Yeah, because if I come in and find cobwebs, I'm doing that before we do anything.
Well, I guess that's a good thing that you'll be here a few hours before I get home from work. Then.
No, I'll wait for you. I mean, you know, couples who clean together.
Oh, you're gonna wait for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why would you go and do that?
I wouldn't want to deprive you of the privilege.
Well, clearly, I'm not enjoying the prospect of having the privilege of cleaning cobwebs if you find them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I need to supervise you, right?
Oh, is that it?
Vision that men don't see dust or cobwebs
Well,
or dirt.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Everything looks fantastic to me.
Yeah, right. Please tell me that cobweb in your bedroom has not resurfaced.
Oh no, that thing fell down and then we took it away. It hasn't come back.
I dare say you probably had a minute's silence for it too. Maybe a burial even.
It was sad to see it go.
I wasn't. Well, it is 4:10.
Yes.
I need to put my laundry out on the line.
All right. Well, I guess we will go ahead and we will stop this.
We're going to need to watch a movie before I go and pick up my rat bag.
Yeah. Our movie was 25% downloaded onto the device that is projecting you. So we'll see where we are here shortly. But yeah,
Well, that we already have. I mean, we have a few good movies in there.
yeah, that is true. But we'll bring this program to a close. So um, now what exactly is a bogan? Would you like to explain that real quick?
It's basically what you call white trash.
Oh yeah, then that's definitely me.
Yeah,
All right. So it's the Australian term.
yeah, yeah. Somebody's very relaxed and well, that's putting it politely. Basically, a lazy ass.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, um,
Usually, somebody with a little money and yeah, maybe a bit loud and crude.
well then, all right. Yeah. This is yeah. I'm definitely a bogan. So the term that we used for my little bar here is accurate.
Hmm.
So yes, it is an Australian term. I know you can't see this, honey, but I am pointing at one of the miniature Australian flags in the back of the bar. So, as such, I'm going to crank up some of our outro music, the wonderful didgeridoo. That's what y'all listen to over there all the time, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. We go to didgeridoo concerts all the time here.
All right. That is it for this week. We will see you again next time here at the Bogan Boulevard Bar and Bistro. Have a good day. Do you want to correct me there, honey?
Mate.